All right, as the entire internet over like the last day and a half has been collectively losing their shit over the Dr. Disrespect allegations, I just want to throw out a quick thought on it. This is going to be kind of similar to my video on Rakita Law, although hopefully with a little bit better mic quality. Um, I have a couple of thoughts on this situation, so I don't know what it is about the last few years, but every internet sensation is apparently trying to bang kids now. I don't know what it is, kind of starting with the EDP, all the, allegations, and now it's turned into damn near every internet sensation has some sort of allegation coming out, be it domestic abuse, as in the case of I Am Alex, or, the drugs and child abuse with Rakita Law, the pedophilia with EDP, the pedophilia with Lion Maker, the pedophilia with, it's one thing after another after another. What makes the Dr. Disrespect situation different to me, and the reason I am going to urge caution on the part of the Twitter warriors who are collectively losing their shit on Twitter right now, as well as the YouTubers who are making a trillion videos a second on Dr. Disrespect. And I've watched a couple of them. I watched Charlie's from, Penguin Zero. I watched his video. I watched Sensitive Society's video. And I would urge caution on the part of the consumer and the part of the content creator. I am not a fan of Dr. Disrespect. I never watched him. But I would be very careful with this kind of situation. A little bit of background: Dr. Disrespect was a streamer on Twitch. He got banned from Twitch back in 2020 with basically no explanation. He didn't say anything. Twitch didn't say anything. He ended up suing Twitch. 2 years later, the lawsuit was settled. As part of the settlement of the lawsuit, no one was talking, neither Twitch nor Dr. Disrespect, no one was talking about what the agreement settled was, and that ended the lawsuit. All we knew at the time was the lawsuit had ended. Dr. Disrespect had apparently been paid out for the remainder of his contract, and that was that. They went their separate ways. He now streams on YouTube, yada, yada, yada. With today's allegation, be very, very careful because we've seen so many true allegations come out. EDP's life is in ruins, and you've got like Lion Maker definitely did what he was accused of. There was evidence presented. Rakita Law, there are court documents, and then Nick Rakita acknowledged the documents as genuine. Even though that was very stupid because the documents look very bad on him, yada, 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 etc. There was evidence. All we have supporting this accusation against Dr. Disrespect is a tweet. That's it. One tweet. No evidence, no screenshots, nothing. A former Twitch staff member tweeted out, "I am not calling him a liar. I am not saying Dr. Disrespect is a good dude. I don't know either one of them. I haven't followed either one of them. My issue with this situation has less to do with the accused or the accuser, and has more to do with the reaction to it." We've got comments where they're very clearly taking the accusation serious, but I like this. We need sources and we need information. I'm glad to see someone in the comments. Source, just trust me, bro. I have a couple of questions for this Cody Connors guy. Again, don't know him, don't follow him, no clue who he is. I know he's a former Twitch staff member. That's all I know. If the accusation is true, if in 2020 Dr. Disrespect was messaging a minor and attempting to meet up with her at TwitchCon, horrible, right? In no way am I supporting pedophilia. In no way am I saying that's good. What I am saying is that if that was true, and this Cody Connors was aware of it, number one, why did it take you 4 years to say something about it? If he was victimizing children, something should have been done about it. And second, something should have been done about it from a legal perspective. Twitter is not the police. If there is a genuine risk to the threat of children, the police need to be informed. Not people on Twitter. The police. If this is true, A, you should have gone to the police. B, Twitch should have gone to the police, because termination of his contract, for the sake of argument, let's claim the allegations are entirely true. Twitch should have immediately gone to the police with the message records that you are claiming that they had, and there should have been a legal repercussion. None of that happened. Twitch didn't go to the police. You didn't go to the police. Police weren't involved. Nothing happened. He simply lost his contract and went radio silent. At the time that the contract was lost, to provide some context, and I didn't even know this until I was going through Penguin's video, and I ended up, after I watched his video, I ended up going online and looking at, all right, so who went to Mixer when? And this was right about the time Mixer was stealing creators off of Twitch. I remember the big one at the time was Ninja. He got, don't quote me on this, but it was something stupid, like $1 billion with a B dollar contract to move to Mixer, or something stupid. And obviously Mixer fell apart, so they wouldn't have, paid him that entire amount. It would have, been a contract set up for, say, 10 years or whatever it was, but we're getting off track. Mixer was spending an enormous amount of money, whatever the contract's amounts were, to pull the big streamers off of Twitch onto Mixer, right? And this was known, like I remember this going on even then 4 years ago. Everyone thought at the time that drdisrespect probably was in negotiations with either Mixer or YouTube or someone to buy him away from Twitch, and everyone kind of assumed Twitch caught wind of it. There was some butthurt. They terminate his contract, right? Ban his channel, whatever. 4 years later, now we've got this Cody guy coming out and saying, no, that isn't what happened. He was messaging minors. And trust me, bro, because I say so. This tweet came out on the 21st. It's now been 2 days since this tweet came out, and he has provided exactly no evidence in those 2 days to back that statement up. I am not calling you a liar, Cody. I am saying that for all of us sitting on the sidelines who aren't involved, Cody was involved, theoretically. Twitch was definitely involved. drdisrespect was definitely involved. Those are the 3 parties who know what happened. For the rest of us, do not jump to a conclusion based solely on some guy's tweet. No disrespect, Cody, but no matter what the allegation is against anyone, you should require proof. In the United States, where I'm from, legally, you are viewed as innocent until proven guilty, and the court of public opinion should function the same way. I shouldn't be able to wake up tomorrow and tweet out fucking, Penguin Zero, touched me in my no-no square. Because that would be ridiculous unless I could prove it. It's the same situation here. It's just a different content creator, because he lacks the public love that some of the other content creators have. Everyone was quick as fuck to jump on the bandwagon talking about disgusting allegations, this, that, and the other. Dude, we don't fucking know. We have one tweet and absolutely zero backing behind that tweet. Now, if tomorrow, later today, whenever it is, if at some point a fucking Google Drive is created and a whole bunch of, screenshots and videos and whatnot are dropped, and turns out he is a PDF file, bet I'm going to make another video. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to clown on him, right? As you should. But until that happens, right now, I have watched in the last day and a half the entire internet just condemn a man purely on nothing more than rumor and conjecture. And that is a terrifying precedent to set. Be very careful with these allegations. Now, the only thing I will give towards the allegation is, man, he had a really shitty response. Uh, Let me see if I can pull that up. Um, See, again, we're clowning on him with absolutely no proof, no backing. Just, okay, Keem's, of course, dropping a video, oh, Dr. Disrespect, piece of shit, whatever. I'm not surprised. Keem's entire bread and butter is allegation, unfounded allegation, right? Like I can think of like 10 times off the top of my head where Keem would be like, this person was a PDF file, or this person was an abuser, or yada yada yada, and it was just straight up wrong. I give him credit. He usually comes back and he goes, hey, I said some unfounded shit. It was proven to be unfounded, whatever. Take what Keem says with a grain of salt. His entire platform is based off of unfounded shit. He's the best in the business at it. I don't hold it against him. It's how he pays his bills. But unfounded shit is literally what Keem's bread and butter is. Be very careful just 100% taking that shit for granted, or taking that shit as fact, rather, with absolutely no backing for it. We're just taking this guy at his word, and if it's true, bro, why'd you wait 4 years? Is she, whatever girl he was victimizing wasn't worth, protecting for 4 years? Like, what happened for them 4 years? So even if it's true, what changed 2 days ago? Why now is it time? Now I'll give the detractors this. His response was shit. Dr. Disrespect basically just said, right here, I get it, it's a hot topic, but the issue's been settled and no wrongdoing has been acknowledged. Okay. Just say I didn't do it, bro. Because this is like Chat GPT fucking legalese. Just say I didn't do it. This is not helping. I will admit that. I don't agree with this, but I get where he's coming from. No wrongdoing acknowledged doesn't mean there was no wrongdoing, right? Like I will agree to that. But that also doesn't mean no wrongdoing did occur. We are taking this guy at his word with no backing, and be very careful when because you're talking about destroying a man's life here, right? We're talking about ending the man's career. We're talking about deplatforming someone off of a Twitter screenshot. That's how serious this issue is. We're talking about deplatforming a man, ending his livelihood over a screenshot. Until I see actual verified evidence, I want to see the Twitch chat logs where supposedly this happened, right? The Twitch whisper logs. And I'm going to keep it 100. I have no idea what the fuck Twitch whisper was. I'd never even heard of it. I've never streamed on Twitch. I had to look up that shit. It's a now defunct chat form on Twitch. It doesn't even exist anymore. But unless I see the records from the chat log, or the girl coming forward with screenshots, or literally fucking anything, I'm not going to support the idea of deplatforming a motherfucker because a guy posted something on Twitter. Because if we're going to do that, then none of us are safe. To include the creators you like. All it takes is one motherfucker looking for some clout, or a jealous ex, or literally anything to deplatform someone if we're going to accept a 2-sentence fucking paragraph on Twitter as proof of a PDF file allegation. I will be more than happy to clown on this man if we get some evidence. But I am seeing way too many creators just fucking hopping on the bandwagon talking about fuck Dr. Disrespect. Dude, be very careful. We don't know if anything happened. You, as a creator, do not want to set a precedent where a tweet can cancel someone. can deplatform someone. Because if that's the precedent you set, it will happen to you. It might be a year, it might be 5 years, but if you're going to set that precedent, you're going to piss off someone someday, and that same precedent is going to come for you. Be very, very careful. That's my entire spiel on the topic. Um, I'm not defending Dr. Disrespect. I'm not condemning this guy Connor who came out with the tweet. If anyone here needs to be condemned, it's Twitch, because this whole situation could have been avoided if 4 years ago, when the contract was severed and when the ban was implemented, if Twitch had just said why. Maybe it's because he was in talks with someone else. Maybe it's because he was a PDF file. Maybe it's because of a third entirely unrelated thing. Whatever it was, this whole situation could have been avoided. Cody, if this is real, the next time you find evidence of a pedophile, man, go to the police and don't wait 4 fucking years to do something about it. Because if this is true, every child he's victimized between 2020, when supposedly you're saying he got caught, and today, any children that got victimized in between could have been prevented if you had come forward 4 years ago. Assuming that's true. Assuming the allegation's true. If the allegation's not true, I don't know what you're trying to gain from this. If the allegations is true, there is a reason you posted it now. Either way, you've got some sort of ulterior motive here. You just do, bro. Because no one waits 4 years with something this serious unless they have a reason to. The only possible exception I can see here is if somehow you had a gag order on you that was released 4 years later. But again, I don't see that as likely. Why now? What changed today? Well, 2 days ago. What changed 2 days ago? And if it is true, for the love of God, you have to provide some fucking evidence. For the content creators out there condemning him, dude, be careful, or it will happen to you. Always require evidence before making a claim. Now, even if the evidence is allegation, like I came down pretty hard on Rakita Law, I came down pretty hard on I Am Alex, but we had files, dude. We had evidence. We had more than some dude's tweet 4 years after the fact. Be careful.